Let's get this thumbnail. Hold on. Let me pose for this thumbnail. Got it. Hi, this is Ree with your weekly report on shit I see on the internet. I'm scrolling through the socials and I come across a video of some black chick cotton picking. I was like, what the fuck? The controversy surrounding Hannah Lee Yonda on TikTok began when she made a video that many viewers found racially insensitive. In a now deleted post, she appeared to make light of cotton picking in a farming context. Some bullshit. Which struck a nerve given its painful historical associations with slavery. This led to backlash from multiple communities, particularly black TikTok users who criticized her for being tone deaf and dismissive of the trauma tied to the subject. Yonda attempted to address the controversy by reviewing her original video and explaining that her intentions were not harmful. However, her explanation did not sit well with everyone, and the conversation escalated as more users expressed their concerns, including several creators who responded to her videos pointing out the insensitivity of her remarks. The controversy also stirred a debate about the trad wife lifestyle which Yonda promotes, which has its own critics, me, further intensifying the scrutiny around her online presence. If I was her, I would disappear for 40 days and 40 nights. Also, what is a trad wife? To be honest, I don't even know if I'm with the trad wife lifestyle or I'm not. I'm with women having choices, and that's the whole point of feminism. You know, I'm with women having choices. I'm not with that. I'm just not with that. Sorry. So I would never be a trad wife, but I also don't want to pay for every single fucking thing in my life. Like, I don't mind paying for things, but not everything. Paying for everything is so tiring, Lena. Moving on. Mimi, your favorite influencer, had men in women's business this past week. Mihlani Damase recently found herself at the center of controversy after using a homophobic slur during an Instagram live session. While discussing her ex-boyfriend Leroy Sedambe, she referred to him as an after nine, which is considered offensive and implies bisexuality. This comment came amidst the highly publicized breakup, and her previous accusation of physical assault against Sedambe, which he has denied. Facing significant backlash, especially from the LGBTQIA plus community, Mihlali issued a public apology. She expressed regret, acknowledging her poor choice of words and stating that her intention was not to harm or offend. She emphasized her gratitude towards the LGBTQIA plus community, noting that many of her supporters come from that community. I don't know what she was thinking saying that. She's at the phase in life where in denial. I don't know if it's denial or anger. I feel like they come after each other. You know, they're right next to each other. Denial, anger. Is it denial, anger, depression? Denial, depression, denial, anger. Yeah, it's denial, anger. So she's there. So I understand why she made those comments or fucking whatever, man. I don't know what that lady was thinking. Moving on. Speaking of backlash, Tyla, the South African singer, has been making waves recently. At the 2024 MTV Video Music Awards, the VMAs, she won the Best Afrobeats Award for her hit single Water. BT dubs, that's not Afrobeats, but you know, Americans refuse to learn, so they just group us as African. This track has cemented her global presence, outperforming major artists like Thames, Arasta, and Davido. Despite her success, Tyla faced some backlash after an awkward moment at the VMAs. When receiving her award, she humorously asked Lil Nas X for help holding the trophy, which sparked criticism online. The criticism only comes because they expect her to be a humble African. You know, you should be grateful to be in spaces with the greats. And I'm like, just because I'm in a space, like in the same room with the richest of the rich, doesn't mean they earned their spot there. Half of those bitches in that room didn't earn their spot. And that is a fact. She later addressed the situation, clarifying on social media that the incident was lighthearted. Additionally, Tyla's performance at the BET Awards in June was another standout moment, where she shared the stage with Ghana's Skilipe and Skilibang, further boosting her international recognition. Shout out to her, she's always gonna win. And we've been crying for new pop artists and real pop artists. Like, bring real pop artists back. And then, I mean, you're not a real pop artist if you're not accused of having diva tendencies. I'm just saying, all the great pop artists have been accused of having diva tendencies. So she's being a pop artist, although she's not a diva. She doesn't seem like one. Come on now. Someone on Twitter said, "Hey, I don't think I like Tyla's personality. I think someone needs to check her, cause Americans can't spell. Cause she doesn't understand American culture at all. ... She tried to put an ellipsis, but that doesn't look like an ellipsis. She almost gives off entitled or uppity African. I don't know how to explain it, but it's very off-putting, and it almost she says it's almost like, oh, okay, yeah, it is almost like she expects people to just fall to her feet. Okay, you don't fall to someone's feet, do you? You fall at their feet. Anyway, it doesn't fucking matter, because I'm also an entitled uppity African. If you guys think Tyla has diva tendencies, then you haven't met me. To be honest. PT Dubs, did I tell you guys that Jill Scott is coming to SA? She's coming at the Delicious Festival that's happening in Kyalami. And I'm saying this to remind y'all to let Nikki know that she mustn't forget about that bitch is not coming to SA. Bye. She's been trending all over Twitter lately, and it's been a rough year as a Bob, so I don't even think I'll go to the concert. Sorry, I'm so tired of defending, because I do my research, and she's looking a little bit. And any sane person is allowed to criticize their favorite rapper / artist. Moving on. Recently, Shannon Sharpe, the former NFL star and current ESPN commentator, found himself at the center of controversy, allowing an accidental Instagram live stream. On September 11, Sharpe unintentionally went live on Instagram while sounds of a sexual encounter could be heard in the background. Although there were no explicit visuals, the audio caught widespread attention on social media, leading to various memes and discussions. Initially, he claimed that his account was hacked, but later admitted on his podcast that the mishap was due to unfamiliarity with Instagram Live. He expressed embarrassment and regret for the incident, stating that he let down his fans and his professional community. Despite the public nature of the controversy, ESPN has decided to not take any disciplinary action against him, and he continues to work with the network, which is good, because I get it, to be honest. Men don't know how to handle phones. They're not like tech savvy. Let me not say men. Let me say my dad. He sucks. He doesn't lock his phone after he hangs up. Then he butt dials me, and then I can hear everything on the other end. And then now I look like an idiot. Hello. Hi. Anyway, speaking of asshole behavior, something Soweto. If you guys don't know, he has been involved in a heated public dispute with DJ Maphorisa over music rights, and recently brought to Twitter stating that Maphorisa did not produce his album Ispiti as previously believed, admitting that he used Maphorisa's name to boost the album's success. He further accused Maphorisa of exploiting him by releasing his music without consent and withholding the rights to his masters, despite paying for his own masters. Something claims Maphorisa misled the public about his involvement in the project. This conflict. Sorry, I have a nasty habit of doing that. Has sparked broader conversations about transparency and fairness in the music industry, with many fans supporting Sam's decision to speak out. Let me tell you what he said in these tweets because I took a screenshot of them. He said he atted Maporisa. First tweet. Kabuma. 12 minutes to 4 in the morning. At DJ Maporisa. DJ Maporisa shouldn't lie the way he does. It's gonna get him into trouble one day. I paid Pori for my masters. I paid an amount that he asked for at the time. Furthermore, I lied about Pori's contributions to my project. He didn't produce anything. I lied because I believe it would help my album sell. The truth is, I had very little confidence in my music selling without him as a producer. Seemed as if you, my audience, loved the idea of him being a super producer, and I was not going to go against that, so I lied. So again, he didn't produce my work. I worked with Mass Music and Howard and Kabza the Small in that studio, who produced between 40 to 60% of my work, depending on how you view it. So yes, I lied. I lied because I wanted to sell records. I used at DJ Maporisa's legend. DJ Maporisa legend. It's legend. Anyway, to try to sell music, and it worked. But I didn't know that I to pay for it with my hard-earned creativity, works, and dignity. That I'd never get paid for my works, and he'd go around telling people that whatever ... I'm not gonna read that whole fucking tweet. He continues to say they use my works. I think he was trying to say work. It was 4 a.m. in the morning. This man is stressed. So I'm gonna read this shit show of a tweet because it has terrible grammar. They use my works without permissions, without contracts or without consent. They just release my works without even informing me of release dates. When I asked what's happening, they run to social media to discredit me before I can tell the truth. Then they keep all the money they make using my voice / songs and go around telling people I'm hard to work with. This has happened to me from at the Soil Music days. He was part of that music group, The Soil. Continues to say, we start all music with an understanding that these are our songs as a collective. As soon as the song catches fire, no, you are a feature. No, you don't get to own anything. You are not signed. You don't work for these guys. No one has ever paid me for a feature fee. I don't play with my masters. Okay, get that. Anyway, all I'm trying to do at this point is addressing claims. Again, it was 4 a.m. Grammar's off. Addressing claims that I was given the masters to is pity. In time, I will address that the hashtag Amalanga Hawafani issue. There's work being done in the background. Okay, I guess they're fixing that. Till then, thank you for the support. I appreciate it. But they removed his vocals from the song, which I'm not against because I'm also that petty. Do you get what I'm saying? What complain? The vocal system. To be honest. Speaking of discrimination, artists and ising dilo tse monate. In recent news, racial tensions have escalated in RTBS sport following the destruction of a black-owned business. Black-owned businesses. 2 properties belonging to black entrepreneurs were set ablaze, causing significant fear amongst local black business owners. These incidents are believed to be racially motivated, with some business owners claiming that their white counterparts are attempting to undermine their operation. Yes, and white people never have a good reason to be racist. Hey, Jan van Riebeck, why only racist? Not a good reason. Not a good reason. I don't know what goes through their heads when they see black people. They have zero. You know how they say trauma of, apartheid is engraved in DNA, so you can pass it down. You can pass trauma down. Now, white people were colonizing, thieving, raping, killing. What have white people inherited today due to their DNA? What has it done to their descendants that live today? Because today you can feel the trauma in our generation amongst black kids. The black people of our generation, you can feel it. So what ke batla ho itse hore ho irahalang? Right. The affected businesses are calling for government intervention, particularly from the South African Human Rights Commission, to address what they see as a dangerous and racially charged business rivalry. They will walk away freely, like every white man does. The community is also advocating for better protection for black business owners who are now living in fear for their lives amid growing hostility. Also, Hartbees is in Northwest. It shouldn't be a majority white populated area in a country where 80% of us are black. Yeah, Orania. I vacation in Harties. Random weekend, ke kgona hore ke ye Harties ho be monate. Do you get what I'm saying? And every time I visit a resort in Harties, most of us in that resort / hotel / restaurant are black. So ba reng ba tsamaya ba fisa a ba ritse re tla fitla mo le ra ba betha phela. Somebody and stuff, guys. Emery and I have a podcast. Do it to your leg, shake it, do it to you. I'm going down, down, down. I was about to tell you guys something, but then I started singing because Galibala Horila Loya Munkemo, so to be careful. To be careful. I have a new celebrity crushes. Aaron Pierre and Sylvester Powell. Sylvester Powell is that guy from All American Homecoming. Damon's brother, man. I forgot his name. Oh, he's so fine though. I watched the show for him. I just sit there and like stare at him. He has like the best smile ever. He has pretty ass eyes. Oh my god, his fucking eyes. My mom's watching this. She's watching this. Mom, if you're watching this, please never mention this because you mention everything I speak about and it's kind of awkward. And Aaron Pierre, just want to sit on his face. I've never seen a man with perfect lips like that. He's so perfect. I was like, I keep looking at his lips and I'm like, you know, men don't take care of his lips. I'm like, those lips are well taken care of. Like you can tell. Men always trying to don't kiss me with these raggedy ass lips like Jay-Z. You know, Beyonce rolls over on her side and then wakes up to that every morning. Sad. Again, Mom, don't mention this. Yeah. Also, I want to suggest something because people have been commenting, well, at least on my TikTok, asking, oh my god, are you cool with your mom now? Yes. Has she changed? Fuck no. No. If your parents are assholes, you know they stay assholes forever. She's way too old to fucking change. She'll be dead in around 30 years. So I don't care enough to have her change. But if I have, it's like I left a loony bin in March, a flip switched. It switched like, and I don't hate my mom. I never have. And I don't want you guys to keep asking about her. Oh, why did you bring it to the internet then? If you didn't, one moment of weakness. I posted it having 6,000 followers thinking nobody would watch it. I woke up to 20,000 people following me. That was crazy. Insane. I did not enjoy that because each and every comment on my new videos was like, oh, sorry, yada, yada, yada. And then it went viral in a different country months later. I think Kenya or Tanzania, I don't know. And they all came to my Instagram, started following me and then commenting on my videos. I'm so sorry on my pictures. I have my comments off on my Instagram. I don't want that. I have them off. So I don't want to be the poster child for black trauma. we all have experienced what I've experienced. I'm not the first girl with parent trauma and mommy issues and daddy issues because my parents were assholes and yada yada yada. No, I live a good lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? What's verbal abuse here and there? Okay, let me not say it like that because now I sound like... I mean, like, they gave me a good lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? And today, I'm able to come on the internet and speak shit about them. I feel like that's unfair for all the sacrifices they've made for me, you know? I'm choosing to look at the good over the bad because they've done so much good for me. They've been good parents, not great. Maybe like a 50%, just in the middle. They do the bare minimum and maybe 5% more. 55. And then that's above it. That's about it, I mean. But I'm saying that I live a good lifestyle. They try to listen sometimes, although they suck at it. But again, they're in their 50s. Why am I going to look these people in the eye and ask them when do they plan to change? Don't nobody got time for that. Neither do they. They're probably so sick of me. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't want to be the poster child for black trauma. And I'm cool. I've changed. I just feel like I don't wake up sad. I don't go to sleep sad. I don't cry myself to sleep. I'm not depressed. I don't feel worthless. I don't feel like a piece of shit. I'm not depressed, which is why I don't respond to everything anymore, which is why I'm not hot-headed anymore, which is why I'm not in the streets as much as I used to be, and I'm not out all the fucking time and doing. I find comfort. I'm at peace. Okay, maybe not at peace. I'm very content, you know, but I'm chasing peace. Tranquility is where we want to be, because nothing costs more than that. Absolutely fucking nothing, especially not my peace. Yo, ya tu right now, peace. Yo, ukaskono ireka. Anyway, moving on to the next segment, WWRD. As I go on Reddit and read these people's crazy stories and give my opinion, as I always do. Am I the asshole for disciplining my daughter for exposing her bullies abortion? Yes, you are the asshole for disciplining your daughter for exposing her bully's abortion. Speaking of bullies, the other day, we're fetching my brother from school. Oh, it wasn't the other day, it was the other week. I was at home and we were fetching my brother from school, me and my mom, and then some kids outside my brother's primary school were fighting, and they were bullying one chick and ganging up on her, and my mom was like, hey, and jumped at her defense. It pissed me off. First of all, I don't like to be embarrassed. I don't like attention. I like to travel incognito. I didn't even know what that means, but as I've said before, I use words in my sentences. I use them perfectly and my sentences make sense, but I don't know what the word means. But I've heard someone use this word in this context. I like to travel incognito. You know, that means, I think it means without drawing attention, whatever. And I was pissed because I don't like attention. I don't like to be embarrassed. Also, I was also pissed. I'm like, who is this lady I'm with right now? Because when I was getting bullied growing up, she wasn't an activist. Now all of a sudden she is. Don't make me sick. Anyway, since they were 11 years old, my daughter, 16 female, has been best friends with a girl who I'll call Sky. They both bonded over being rather quirky and overachieving goals. Throughout the years, my daughter stayed quirky while Sky matured quicker. She started wearing makeup, dating, going to parties, etc. Despite their differences, they still remained close until last year. Sky ended up getting pregnant with one of the popular girl's boyfriend. She got an abortion and my daughter accompanied her for support. A few days later, a rumor started spreading about the abortion. Sky automatically assumed it was my daughter for some reason and turned everyone in their friend group against her. After that, my daughter gained a reputation of being a snitch who spreads rumors about her own best friends. My daughter was miserable at school. She didn't have a single friend and would spend every lunchtime sulking by herself. Sorry. I have to burp. I've tried going to the teachers, but they said that exclusion is not bullying, and you can't force kids to be friends with someone. Yes, it is. It's a form of bullying. Anyway, also, I wanted to say before I continue, nothing wrong with being a snitch. Snitches always win in the end. Go snitch and tell the truth. It feels liberating, and you have a weight all off your shoulders. Lying just, it's too much. It's too much. And I feel like I have the brain capacity to lie. I just don't have the energy, and I don't care enough to lie. So go tell the truth and snitch. Don't spread rumors, though. You know, if you want to, don't spread a rumor. Like, say it and say, hey, I have tangible proof. You know, I wanted to tell someone. Whether you tell the whole school or not my problem. As long as I got it off my chest. Sound like an asshole. Sky recently found out the real culprit behind the rumor. The popular girl whose boyfriend got Sky pregnant. See? Her daughter was innocent, Eveline. Lord. My daughter tried to make things up with Sky now that the situation was all sorted, but Sky decided to continue scapegoating my daughter because she didn't want to stand up to the popular kids. Pussy. I have tried supporting my daughter, signing her up for therapy sessions. Well, at least she's supportive. Encouraging her to make new friends, but she still regularly comes home crying over Sky, saying that it's her fault everyone at school hates her. A few days ago, Sky's parents made a social media post pretty much denouncing their daughter. Apparently, someone sent them an anonymous email giving them proof exposing their daughter's behavior, including getting an abortion, having several ex-boyfriends/girlfriends, being bisexual, smoking marijuana, vaping, and getting drunk. This girl's 16. Fuck. At 16, I wanted to die. I mean, that's worse, but still, you know, it's better than damaging your fucking brain chemistry by drinking underage and doing drugs and shit. Like, yeah. I asked my daughter if she had anything to do with it. She admitted that she told Sky's parents, knowing full well how religious and conservative they are. She even bragged about how her actions resulted in Sky getting kicked out of the house, dropping out of school, and becoming homeless. I know she's hurting, but that's no excuse to put a child in that situation. Yes, it is. I feel like if you get bullied, nothing's off bounds. Nothing's off limits. If I had the ball that I have today, when I was getting bullied, I would have been a menace. Because the things I've heard about you, even pertaining to your mom, you don't want to know. Get it? Because of Bigfoot by Nicki Minaj. The diss track. You guys get it. Fuck you. I want to give her a punishment, grounding her, confiscating her phone/MacBook, deleting her social media, making her get a part-time job. You know, making her get a part-time job might not be a bad idea. That's a great punishment. I mean, she'll hate it because she's 16 and teenage girls are dumb. But when she turns 2021, she'll figure out, hey, thanks, Mom, for making me get a job. Even though I don't like being punished. Anything to teach her consequences for her actions, but my husband thinks my reaction is too extreme. He said Sky ruined our daughter's social life and she was only getting her payback. Exactly, she did. She did. Someone who ran away. I didn't run away. I didn't have a bad social life, but I'm saying I had a bad social life. I didn't have a bad reputation, though. But I'm saying I left the city I grew up in to go to school in a different city. Mainly because I wanted to develop a new persona. I do that every 10 years. You know, at 30, I'll be someone different in a different city. Anyway, he told me that punishing our daughter would be teaching her to become a doormat, exactly, who never stands up for herself. He said our daughter did nothing wrong, exposing Sky's delinquent behavior, and accused me of prioritizing a bully over our own child. Am I the asshole? Yes. I'm not even going to read the comments because they're going to disagree with me, and I don't care with people who disagree with me. WWRD. Well, firstly, I would ask you why you had kids in the first place. Let's stop having kids, you know. Let's stop having kids. Let the population decrease, go down like at a very, very concerning rate. Clean. Maybe for a good 10 years, people must stop having kids. Oh, then how would... No, like, let's die. Let's all die. Like, let's all die. All of us. All 8 billion of us. Let's all die and leave the animals and the insects and them. Let's all die. Katla. But please, you are the asshole, don't punish your daughter. But if you want her to learn something from this, then I don't know, force her to get a job or something. But anyway, am I the asshole for not sticking up for my boyfriend when his friends made fun of his weight? What? Let me read that again. Am I the asshole for not sticking up for my boyfriend when his friends made fun of his weight? Yes, but my mind might change reading this. But still, yes, you're the asshole, because if someone made fun of someone I loved in front of me, it's on site. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? My 24... as in her, she's 24, she's a female. Boyfriend Steve, 28, male, has always been on the chubbier side. We love a man with meat. Okay, let me not say that. He is still somewhat active and not fat by any means, but definitely not thin. Okay, sorry, I'm lagging. I've been lagging all day. I apologize. I used to be thin when Steve and I got together 18 months ago, but have since gained about 20 pounds. I don't know how much 20 pounds is. I'm still a healthy weight for my height, but not thin anymore. A couple of nights ago, Steve and I were out for dinner. He told me I should watch what I eat because I'm gaining weight. Well, no, you're not the asshole. He made fun of your weight. You got home. Steve asked me why I didn't stick up for him. Yada, yada, yada. I'm not even going to read this whole thing. You're not the asshole, love. Break up with him. Everybody knows that when you treat your girl right, she's going to gain weight. Treat her like shit, she'll lose it. But you can always tell when a girlfriend is being treated right. She gains weight. Her pH balance is fucked up, because you're always in her. What else? It's things like that, man. You can always tell when someone's in a relationship. They always have problems like, oh, I shouldn't sit on a toilet. I'm like, your vagina wouldn't be fucking sensitive if every other guy wasn't in there every couple of years. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, let me not slut shame. You know what? Fuck the whole world if you want to, girl. I don't fucking care. Yes, I do. I'm secretly judging you. But you shouldn't care what I think, because nothing I say or think isn't fucking important. Yeah, but I'm saying, no, you're not the asshole. Break up with him. 18 months is not that long to be like, oh, but we've been through so much together. Also, it's not about how much you've been through. It's about quality. You can be through so much with a friend, but if they're still a shitty friend, and they were a shitty friend from the beginning, then find a new fucking friend. Do you get what I'm saying? Oh, sorry. Am I the asshole? Next one. Am I the asshole for telling my fiance I don't want my Temu engagement ring? What? Why is he getting you an engagement ring from Temu? Sorry, I have expensive taste. We're not doing that. This was taken down from the other sub, so I figured I'd post it here with an update. My 20... Okay, she's 24. She's 27. And she's a female, duh. Means a she. Fiance 29M proposed to me a few weeks ago. It caught me completely by surprise, but we've been together for 3 years and things have been going great. Lovely. So I was really excited and I said yes. I really... Guys, there's this guy I'm looking at right now. He's popping up. It's an ad, sorry. I really liked the ring when I first saw it, and my friends and family all think it is stunning. It's an oval cut with, diamonds in quotation marks. across the band. I asked where he got it and he wouldn't tell me where. But then he got a great. But that, oh, he said he wouldn't tell me where, but that he got a great deal on it. Timo, hectic. I didn't think anything of it until yesterday. We were in bed and I asked him if it was a diamond or moissanite, mainly out of curiosity. Which either or is very. I don't mind moissanite rings. They cool and economic, friendly, whatever. It's for people with low budgets and stuff. I don't have a preference, by the way. He said he didn't know and would have to look it up. When I glanced over to his phone, he said he was in the Timo app. I asked him if he got it from there and he didn't respond. So I asked again and he responded with something like, does it matter? Oh, he's gaslighting you. Already. Does it matter? Yes. You know it does. You know it does because you were very hesitant to tell her. If it didn't matter, you wouldn't hesitate to tell her. She asked you for days. And left the room and ended up sleeping on the couch. Oh, so he's turning it around on you for okay. He's mad that you're mad. Crazy. I spent all night so confused. That's what they do, love. Don't marry this man. Today I decided to download the app and look up my ring and found one that looks identical. I found the exact ring and it listed at $38. That's crazy. I don't know how much that is. Like 500 rand. I am mad. He makes good money, 200k a year, and I feel like he could have shelled out some money for a ring than one on Timo. Exactly. A moissanite ring. Am I the asshole for telling him I don't want him? No. Update. After reading the responses from my first post on Am I the Asshole subreddit, got taken down. I was freaking out by a bit. Oh shit. Sorry, I'm lagging. He came home while I was FaceTiming my friend about this. I hung up with her and then and talked to him for an hour or so. Sorry, I'm reading very fast. I'm about to start reading slow. He apologized for sleeping on the couch and that he needed time to think. He doesn't see eye to eye with me on my concerns about the ring and said he did research and that it was highly rated. A ring that is rated. You shouldn't buy a ring from a website that is rated, where you can put ratings. He says if the ring breaks, he will replace it, but didn't say it'd be a higher quality. I have people messaging me that the ring could be harmful to my health. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking too. And that Timo has horrible standards for their jewelry and labor issues. So now I really don't want to wear it. Throw it away. Dump him. He left. Okay. He left this morning. He came back this morning. So you guys are a little bit in a tiff right now. And if he's gaslighting you about something that shouldn't be such a big deal. And I feel like, let's normalize picking your own engagement ring. I would want to. Fuck his bank up. Break it. Then I would never marry someone broke. So I shouldn't be fucking your bank up. Because you're a man. I don't respect broke men. Because everything in this world is catered to fucking you and you're still broke. Huh? You go rape a woman tomorrow, you walk. Nothing will happen to you. Absolutely nothing. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't really have respect for broke men, and I don't have respect for men in general. And you should break up with him. That's my WWRD opinion. Yeah, you should break up with him. Please never, ever, 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 ever take this Would Rei Do segment and take my advice. Ever in your fucking life. Please never take my advice from this segment because I am a lunatic. Hope you enjoyed the ep, and I'm going to be consistent. I felt like if I had uploaded like 10 episodes in a row, like consistently, I would get in the feel kind of thing of posting every fucking Saturdays, because I should have more episodes now, but because I took a month-long break and another month-long break and then a 3-week break and then a 2-week-long break in between, yeah. So I'm gonna start posting consistently until the year ends. We'll get to episode 30. Mwah. Love you guys.